Welcome back to Asana. For this video, what we're going to do is really go over the bulk of what we're going to be entering in here and how the program works. Again, and when I say works is, what you're responsible for doing within the Asana application. Every week is set up the same here. So obviously week 1, 2, it'll be built out to at least week 8 for you. Obviously, if you renew and go further, we'll add weeks on. That's not going to be a problem to do it, but you'll be able to see your first initial 8 weeks are already set up in here for you. So when you select on weekly macro goals, every Sunday evening or Monday morning at the absolute latest, but typically Sunday evening, you will get your next week's goals put in here. So you'll have your daily caloric goals as well as your macro goals right here. Additionally, there'll be a comment in here and or a video of what your goals are going to be that week. I'll upload a video many times to let you know where you're at, what we're doing, and how we're heading into the following week. Second, in every week is going to be your weigh-ins. Right now, you are going to weigh in unless we decide another time, but for the majority of you, it's going to be Wednesdays and Saturdays. The reason it's Wednesdays and Saturdays is because if I'm prescribing and coming up with macros or changing anything for Sunday night or Monday, I want a recent weigh-in. So I'll use Saturday as a guide to see if we need to change anything. Don't be alarmed if your macros don't change for several weeks. I've had some clients that are on the exact same calories and macro breakdown for 8+ weeks. As long as your body's doing what we want it to do, there's no need to change that. Typically, I won't even change anything unless you've been stagnant for at least 1 week, if not 2 weeks, before we'll change anything. It's a slow process, gang. This is a marathon, not a sprint. We want these results to last, and so don't be surprised if things don't change every week. Most likely, they will not. Stating that, every Wednesday we'll grab your weight. And then Saturdays we'll do that as well. I'd like a waist measurement included as well. You'll also find week 1, week 4, and week 8. There's going to be another attached photos here. This is where you're going to place your photos. The next video is going to be about how you enter all this information to communicate. But for now, I just want you to know where we're at as far as when our weigh-ins are going to be and what we're going to do with the photos. The third item for every week is your log of your actual breakdowns. Again, your goal I will put in here will be right here. And then what you will be responsible for is every evening. Ideally, you will do this before you go to bed every night because I do get up usually between 4:45, 5:45 in the morning. So I try to do this every morning. So ideally, please log this the night before you go to bed. You'd come in here and simply enter how many calories you had for the day. You would enter in here your protein, your fat, and your carbs, and you would take that from MyFitnessPal. So you're logging all this into MyFitnessPal and then bringing it over here, and each day you're going to log it here. What I'm going to do when I come in the following morning is I'm going to put a Y or an N behind your macronutrients, meaning yes, you hit your goals, or no, you did not hit your goals. And then at the end of the week, that's how I'm going to count those up to see how many out of 21 you got right. So again, each day of the week, you'll come through here, enter that in all the way down through Sunday. And then what you also do is in here, and again, I'll get another video here how we're going to communicate, but you'll have each day right here where you can go in here and you can comment on your day. I do like to see comments on your day, especially early on in the first couple of weeks, just to know how you're doing. The next video go over communication and how we're going to enter that, but here's the structure, and this is where you'll be entering your daily calories and your macronutrients. And then finally, for each week, there's a coaching check-in here. That's when we'll schedule our check-in. I'll usually put the date and time in here just so as a reminder for both of us. That's when we're going to have our call and go over how things are going. So with that said, that is the structure of each week and what you'll be doing each week. And the next video will be the details of how we're going to communicate and what will be required of you and what I'll be entering to communicate with you.